Hey guys, JC6 here, back with you with Wright, Justice for All. And let's see what's going on with case 4. That's what a man showed up. It was a man coming out of poor Juan's room. Yeah, I had to look up a walkthrough for this, but I finally found out what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to present the button on this one, because he was wearing because the button was found on his costume. So how come he's wearing his racing jacket? How come there's a button on his racing jacket? It's old bag wood. Don't say my name for no reason. You know what this is? It's a button number 2 on the Ninja Ninja's costume. I know she's an obsessed fan. She identified it in a single glance. Give it here. You don't give it to me. I'll punch you with this. Oh, she really is a die-hard fan to want a button covered in blood. This button was discovered on Mr. Engarde's body during a full-body search. See? This button proves beyond a shadow of a doubt that rascal Engarde. It was caught up in the pleats of his nickel samurai hakama pants. See? And Engarde's nickel samurai. Witness. And it may just be me, and I do have an active imagination. Yeah, I'm just looking at the volume thing for my video recording software. Now, it may just be me, I do have an active imagination, but just now, didn't you say that defendant Matt Engarde is wearing his usual racing jacket? I'm so sorry that you judge people based on what they wear. If I would, then I'd pose this ridiculous looking outfit. It's out of serious, right? I've got a table stuck on my chest. Let me tell you, it's heavy, so heavy. I wish when I switch to see, so yeah, you know, I for all this because I don't work with the. Now instead, I take a look at that mirror closer, but I was interested in this documentary on curling. Dang. Well, I tried to talk as fast. Now hold your tongue still there for 1 second. So what you saw in actuality was not Mr. Engarde, the man. But Mr. Engarde, the nickel samurai. Well, when you think about it, they're really one and the same anyway. It's an old bag. This is a very important point we're talking about. HP, do you think so too? Well, it might be something worth thinking about. You say it's important to agree with me for a change. When you think carefully and try to remember as much as you can before you testify. Alright, if you insist. I should be the one signed, not you. Engarde, just now remember. The nickel samurai, that's what nickel samurai that I saw. Yes, it would have been convenient for him to wear the costume during the murder. He had to go to that post-ceremony stage show right after the crime. So he must have worn that nickel samurai costume while stabbing poor Juan. I knew it. I knew you'd say it was inside that costume. Do you think there could have been someone else inside that costume? Don't be a bad little boy thinking such rude things. But the possibility does exist. A youngest today, I told you there's no way it was anyone else. How do you know that? Because I said so, and what I say is the truth. At least she's just as delightful a witness as she was a year ago. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. You're supposed to present the knife here. Please take a look at this. Yeah, so it's a knife. Big deal. If you're trying to scare with that, I'll have you know it won't work. No, that's not my intention at all. That's the knife that was used in the murder, correct? Your Honor, do you know why this piece of evidence is important to this case? Don't even have to ask, because the defendant's fingerprints are on it. Is that what you're driving at? That is exactly what I am driving at. Where are we driving at? Whose car are we driving? If Mr. Uncle was really in the nickel samurai costume at the time of the murder, it's impossible for his fingerprints to have been left on this knife. Actually, he would have wiped off previous fingerprints on this knife right off. Oh, that's right, the nickel samurai wears gloves, doesn't he? He probably took his gloves off before he began the stabbing. And why would he do something like that to leave his prints on the murder weapon? There's no way he would do something like that. However, there is one possibility. Let's hear your possibility. Very simple. The defendant went to the victim's room while in costume as the nickel samurai. At that time, the defendant had no intent to murder. He was probably just going to relax and talk with the victim about the stage show. Which is why he took his gloves off. But the murder still did take place. It's well known that the defendant and the victim had bad blood between them. But that doesn't make sense. I mean, if there was bad blood, why would we go there for a chat? So that doesn't make sense either. Yes, I've heard of that. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you have to say about Mr. Edgeworth's theory? The defendant went to the victim's room. He had no intentions of killing him. Now, up to this point, are there any problems with this theory? What are you babbling about? And for argument's sake, let's suppose that Mr. Onko was the killer. If that's the case, I think it's impossible for the killer to have gone to the victim's room without intent. Oh boy. I have to actually do... I didn't look this part up. Oh my goodness. Oh dang! Naturally, you point to the one piece with the least valuable rigor. Enjoy your energy while you can. Humans don't live forever, neither do lawyers. Sure like to think you bluff your way out of things, don't you? Dang! A certain thing? What certain thing? Can the game give me? Can the game give me some better hints? I mean, dang. Is it knife? This was used by Mr. Encore at dinner. Yes, we did establish that. Which means that my client was in fact the killer. He brought this knife with him when he went to visit Mr. Kurita. close. However, you said yourself at that time the defendant held no intent to murder. If that were true, then why would he bring a knife? He wouldn't, would he? Which means, Mr. Edgeworth, your theory was flawed from supposition 1. And one more thing, if the murderer was wearing the costume at the time of the murder, then there should be glove marks left on the knife. Which means the defendant's fingerprints shouldn't be all over it like bees on a hive. That brings me to my final point. This knife was planned by the real killer to hide their identity and mislead us. Okay, we're making progress. This is good. Order, I said. Order the court. Shut the hell up. I'm just joking. Was this knife really planted by the killer? Why would the murderer do such a thing? Well, obviously it's to friend my Engarde, right? But to friend my client, Mr. Engarde, of course. Aren't you forcing the interpretation just a little too hard on this one? But we just established that the witness saw the nickel samurai costume. If that were true, then there shouldn't be a single fingerprint on this knife. Does that make your life a little bit more difficult, huh, Edgy? Witness, did you or did you not really see the nickel samurai? Well, I guess at first I might have forgotten, but are you saying you mixed up Mr. Engarde with the nickel samurai's character on TV? But I mean, I can't really do anything about that. Look, I was really waiting around in front of their doors because, well, I was waiting around for the nickel samurai, that's for sure. She wasn't waiting for the nickel samurai? No, she was waiting for one Kurita, right? And that's top secret to anyone outside of security. Yeah, that's what I was saying. You were waiting for one Kurita, right? So what do you think you're a sad amateur or a terrible case of nearsightedness? Amateur me? What am I an amateur of? So Miss Obel was waiting in front of the victim's room, but it doesn't sound like she was waiting to catch a glimpse of Mr. Kurita. Maybe that Obel was waiting around for that person. Who is this person? This is Adrian Andrews. Yeah, because of AA on the tabloids, so she's waiting for that this is the latest rumor circulation, Your Honor. This is, I see. The judge seems to be really into our article, if it can be called such a thing. This manager with the initials A, are you saying it's Adrian Andrews? Well, I doubt the witness thought so as well. It looks like you found me out. That's fine, I can throw away this whole sworn to confidentiality stuff. Witness, what in the world are you? Watch out, Phoenix, I got a bad feeling about this, a very bad feeling. I got some information, some very secret information from a certain source. So I was doing my own little investigation, in secret of course. Just for myself, personal reasons and all that. Mr. Wright, how do you proceed from here? I really don't want to do this, however I can't simply let this point slide. Very well then, witness, please testify about the secret information. That Engarde is one evil man. Thought he could rule and pull one by causing a huge scandal. So to do that, he said his own manager is getting close with Juan. I can't condone such dirty tricks, so I took action. This is top secret. You got that nobody else but you and me know yet, okay? Or the whole courtroom knows. Then this proves that the definitive deal bear ill will towards the victim. Other than Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. That's right, Engarde is nothing but your average foul-blooded youth. Saying goes, you got to burn old bags with fire. Time to fire up the afterburners and hit the highway to the danger zone. What the heck? Okay guys, let's stop it right here. Next time we'll see what Miss Obag has to say. Take care everyone, I'll see you guys next time.